Good? Everything's good.
There we go. You're live now.
Ayo. Thanks,
Ayo.
Try.
No problem. Have fun.
Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to Warcraft Rewrite. My name is Angelai, and I'm not on Angelai. I'm back on the Let's Play, so join me as Lean Light levels his way through Outland. Come and view, pick decisions on what I do or don't do. It doesn't matter. Join the next live stream to put in your own input. And you can also be a voice in my head. Please join. And I say voice in my head because... Wait, what's a two-handed? One-handed. Alright. Yeah, join the voice in my head. And the reason why I call you that is because when these videos go live, you can't see the comment section. I'm sure there's a way that you can do it, but I sure don't know. Let's do this. Who needs a shield? No one needs a shield. Let's see here. Let's do one of those, one of these, one of that, one of those, one of... that. There it is. And that. Perfect.
State your business.
Sweet Carolina. Let me do something real quick. Hello, one voice in my head. Where is... there is... If you see something pop up, just don't look. Whoops, might have to delete that. What did you see? Let's see. What was visible? Only a couple of things. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I think we're good now. All right. Oh, Dry beat me to it. That's not fair. I see how it is. Hello, hello. Madeline, I'm doing good. How was your day? How was your holidays and New Year's? Did you get drunk like everybody else? Can't complain. How was my New Year's? My New Year's was amazing. I spent it with the in-laws, and you know what that means. It was perfect. Had to work the next day. Ugh. It hasn't stopped people in the past. Feels weird being a low-leveled paladin. I'm so used to my different abilities. You know, I think I missed this part of World of Warcraft where they... True, but I'm busy. How about you? Drink much? The in-laws, their family does not drink. They do not believe in alcohol. So, no alcohol. We drank for the toast at the end of the night some Welch's grape juice, sparkling. But you know what? You don't need alcohol to have fun, especially with that family. They are pretty rowdy and crazy as is. I can only imagine them drunk. It's pretty crazy. So like with those worms, you know, you had to gather those supplies. That's fair. Yeah. With those worms, you had to gather the supplies, but you didn't have to kill the worms. And I guess like over here, they have gather the supplies and kill some orcs. But what I miss about old World of Warcraft is quests kind of like that worm one, where they say go out and gather these things or get this thing for me, and there's mobs around that you also don't have to kill. So if you wanted to, you could sneak around them. And I kind of miss that feeling of I'm the quest giver, go get me those items and also get me this. I kind of like the ability to, if you wanted to, sneak around and not have to kill everything. I remember when I was playing, I always tried to sneak around people. Try my best not to pull as much. It's been forever since I ran Outland content. Sure, if Colonel was here, he'd be saying that he ran it on Ascension so many times, but all of this stuff is... I'm trying to remember the last time I did Outland content. I think I did it with Deosa for a little bit, because they wanted to check it out, but we didn't get far. I tried that too. Unfortunately, I failed to sneak. Yeah, it really got me into learning how far you can stay away from certain characters or like bosses and stuff like that. And I don't know why. I don't know if you guys can do this, but I can kind of see a circle around them in my mind. And I know that if I step into that circle, they'll come after me. It's like I don't need the indicator to be on screen. I can just see it. Does that make sense? It's a little weird. And then you accidentally pull and you're like, well, I guess I was wrong about the circle distance. This time around, we're gonna do something fun. This is a passive. Get off my screen. You dirty passive. Don't you go to school for video games? I used to. I went to college for video game design. Yeah, a little bit. So it makes sense. But I kind of did that before I went to college. But just knowing what you can and cannot do. It's special. My brain is special. It's a joke for another day. I want to take out these outposts and make them for the Horde. I don't know about you, but Warcraft Rewrite is for the Horde. As long as Dry's not around. If Dry stays away, then this channel is for the Horde. So let's go after these bases. I don't know if you heard that, but Dry said, "Good for you, you should do that again." She is in the other room, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I heard that, punk.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dry.
For the Alliance.
No.
Yes. Warcraft Rewrite is for the Alliance and the Horde. Not just one.
Where's the bar? Why am I not capturing these forts? Do I have to hand in that quest first? Let's try another location. Doesn't it pop up here? Maybe I have to go hand in that quest. It feels so weird to fly here. My brain is so used to not seeing someone's in trouble. No, I don't know what you're talking about. It feels weird flying here. My brain is like moving back when I first started playing World of Warcraft. Okay, so this is a free open spot. Now I should be able to fly over there and see the progress bar. It's not here. Am I an idiot? Am I dumb? I don't think I have to be a higher level. I don't think I have to rock a tabard. That's so weird. Maybe I do have to level up a little bit more. Let's go do these quests, then I'll hop back over there. I do remember questing in the old world and feeling like I had plenty of room to navigate around people, but this place, I was always afraid of like hitting too many people. Look at that, just pulled 3 of them. It's a good thing I can't die. It's sad, like, how far WoW has come to it being able for you to basically walk into anywhere and not die. And there's like a side of me that likes it and also doesn't like it. I feel like zones should be hard. Like, I just started this quest. I went in through the dark portal, and this is one of the first quests you get. I should be tiptoeing around as many people as I can. That stun should have made me fear God. But now they've made the game, I don't want to say too easy. It's just different. And now you can fly over everything. Whoops. It's crazy. I feel like when you enter a dungeon, a zone for the first time, it should be hard. It should be difficult. But then once you level up and go back to that area, it should give you the sense of you did it. You know, you conquered this area. They fear you. You are strong enough to deal with them now. And there's not that feeling anymore. You had to be careful of which spell you had to cast. Hey, Jake. Yeah, I can make this one. Jake is in. How are you? How's everyone? We are good. Yeah, I would say everything's good. The holidays were good. The Burning Crusade. The Burning Crusade. I don't want a shield. Not the lore, since Kel'Thuzad was randomly insane. Well, the Fel does that to you. When you use Fel magic, it kind of corrupts you. And makes you go insane. A lot of magic. I've noticed that. But in the Dark Age of the Blood Elves, it was so good. I agree. I liked the story between all that. But I've noticed a lot of magic in this world makes people go insane. You ever notice that? My Warlock has something to say about that. Jake, do you remember having to, like, actually care about what spell you casted at a certain moment in time? Isn't that crazy how nowadays I can run into a group of 3, including this commander, and still walk out perfectly fine? When before, like, if I had my paladin, which Torns couldn't be paladins back then, but back then when I had a... What was I? Was I a mage? I think I was a mage. I had to, like, precisely cast a certain spell at a certain time. I only pulled one at a time. See? Like, and I survived that. It's crazy. I don't think my health went past halfway. And back then, you had to sneak around everyone. Everyone knew what was on. It's true. But, you know, you had to be careful about where you walked, what potions you had on you, what food you had on you, when to take a break. Like killing something, stepping off to the side, and then eating food. Because you couldn't regen fast enough. And you only had a limited amount of time to actually play the game because your parents would tell you to go to bed. I'm kidding. I remember having to eat and drink after a few fights. Yeah, I miss that. I miss that so much. And then professions. Professions mattered. Remember when professions genuinely, like, you needed to worry about it? You had a debate on which profession you actually had to have. And like for herbalism or like Inscription. I can only play on the weekends. Yeah. We've all been there, Jake. Don't worry. But it's crazy how much Blizzard has moved away from... Look at that. I got new armor from those quests, and I haven't equipped it. It's like not even on my radar anymore. Isn't that weird? It's just, it's not right in my head. You need alchemy, jewel crafting. Yeah, certain specs and like placements, talent trees actually mattered. Actually, you know what? I think that's the only thing that still matters to the game to this day. But now you just go to Icy Veins and you just copy and paste. You just wait a week, wait till Icy Veins tells you what's the best. Glyphs, oh yeah, glyphs. What is this for? The keys. Oh, I need a rifle through their poop, don't I? This quest was always weird. Hold on. How do I get you to poop? Whoa. That's a mace? I've never seen this item before. That's weird. Yeah, and that stuff mattered. Don't I have to make these guys poop? Sizzling works. Use the Fellhound whistle to summon a Fellhound. Oh, there it is. I need to go back to the goblins. There we go. Alright, come with me. Back in my day, I remember gold meaning something. Now you're just out of gold on Mount. Yeah. I leveled up a tune to 80 in Zanger Marsh so I can keep up with y'all. You don't have to do that. Yeah, now I have to rifle through his poop. Such a weird quest. But I love it. It's these quests that really stick out. But yeah, gold. Gold used to mean something. I remember like hitting 1,000 gold was crazy. I remember hitting 100 gold was crazy. Don't have much time for WoW anymore. Yeah. It's like that where, you know, other games come and go and then WoW is... I shouldn't say WoW. Blizzard is doing what Blizzard does and just ruins the game. So what do? You go back to nostalgia zones and you just nostalgia. Yeah, now you have 60,000 gold and you're like, I'm poor. Like my other characters, it's kind of bad. I spend so much gold on weird stuff, mainly transmogs. I can't wait till transmogs are free, because I think I spend money on transmogs more than anything else in the entire game. Did I get the key? I think I got the key. Maybe. Yeah, I got the key. It makes me sad to see them having to create new currencies so it feels like old currencies. you know, because they create, so there's the base currency like gold, silver, and copper, and then they create those further currencies out of all this other stuff, and then they're trying to make it the new gold. But I don't want that. It's weird. And what doesn't help is gold farmers and all them. It just ruins the gameplay for everyone. And then when people try to notify GMs and Blizzard about the gold farmers and bots, they don't do anything about them. You would see them, floods of bots going into a dungeon, and they would do nothing about it. Nothing. What a smart idea, Blizzard. Don't care about the fans, care about the bots. It's bad. I don't even know what I need to do in here, to be honest. I just walked in. All I see is this. I just need to kill some guy. But yeah, Jake, I don't know if you were here for this, but I feel like I'm just killing stuff too quickly. Bots are people too. Quote Blizzard. It's true. It's so horrible. I need that, like, printed out and put on a poster. I need to hang that up. I need Ian, like, Hazakosis. Is that his name? I just need a picture of him with his hands out talking on a mic. You all have phones, don't you? Oh, I agree. I wipe so much with my paladin. The more accounts you have, the more Blizzard respects you. It's crazy. And the only thing, it's weird, because the one thing I think that really keeps World of Warcraft alive is like Ascension and those private servers. But Blizzard sees it as a problem on their end, which understandably, yes, it is a problem on their end because people aren't playing their game, they're playing someone else's game. But what they need to do is see it as, where is this guy? As they need to adapt their game to be more like those private servers and realms. And then they can make money again. But they don't do that. And it annoys me. There he is. But Blizzard doesn't want to do that. Because time and money. When it's so much easier to just have lawyers get involved and delete those private servers. When in reality, they just put it up for anyone to use, and then they use it. They're like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. Until they start losing players. And it's like, don't you see the problem? The problem isn't them. The problem is you. You should learn from it, adapt it to your own game, and use it. It's like Minecraft and Mojang. Horses started off on private servers. That's a one-handed. It's crazy. That's my rant. Sorry, I'm not watching where I'm going. I really should sell this stuff.
I have many, many wares. Many farewells.
Well, thank you for agreeing with me. Oh, let's see here. I'm too lazy to look up my tree, so I'll do a lay on hands. Da 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 da. Where did everything go? Oh, I already have lay on hands on the bar. Never mind. I'm surprised you didn't summon Colonel with Ascension Talk. I know, right? Where'd he go? Where's Colonel? Wait! I need to equip it first. You didn't see that. I didn't try to disenchant a sword that, or a torch that's not even mine. No, you didn't see me try to disenchant that. I know what I'm doing. I've played WoW before. Remember, like, I did this kind of as a joke, but like food and potions, I would always put them like in the next slot up from my Hearthstone, which was the last bag. You would have a whole entire bag dedicated to like food and potions. And now that's I just sold it. I'm selling these reagents. Cause who needs reagents? I will keep these reagents though. I've never really done the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'll keep that. Well, no, I think I'll sell it. Enchanting before. That's kind of why I'm doing enchanting. I've never done enchanting before. One thing I hate and kind of like from old World of Warcraft, I always liked quest items. You know, you had to watch your bag space. You had to be careful of what you had in there at a single moment in time. Before the Grand Expedition Yak, you had to watch like where you were going. When you're in a town, you know, you need to stop by the smith and repair your stuff and sell your stuff and get ready to accept 20 quests and fill up your bag full of quest items. I like how this Let's Play is just me talking about old World of Warcraft and how much I miss it. I guess that's the whole point of this thing. I don't miss that part. You don't miss quest items? I guess, like, I miss it in the sense of it added more complexity to it. I don't miss it either. It just made you feel more connected to the world. I think that's what I mean by it. Ow, my leg. Don't worry, everything's fine. Don't worry about my leg. My leg doesn't hurt at all right now. Everything's fine. Oh, that hurt. I don't know, it kind of just sunk you deeper into the role playing of the game. My leg! My leg! Yes, unfortunate. I never really read this stuff. When I first started playing... Why am I wearing a helmet? When I first started playing World of Warcraft, never read the quest logs or, like, quest stuff. Never did it. And then I slowly learned that there's actually a story going on. And that was during Cataclysm. And then Cataclysm was when I finally started actually reading everything. Same, LOL. Yeah, like, the entire time I played the old world... The old world, I had no idea what was going on. I was just like, I can accept this. They want me to kill this thing. Can do. There's nothing going on at all. Hello,
Jake
Dre.
in chat?
What?
Is Jake in chat?
Yeah.
Hi, Jake.
Jake.
He's my Dragon Age buddy.
Dragon Age.
And Sims buddy.
Gross.
He's a man of quality.
Agzook's a man of quality.
I love that meme. Oh, sorry. I dropped your sour gummy worms.
How dare you?
Hey!
Ah.
Don't worry, Dragon Age stream is coming. I finally got
You are doing it?
sometime. You're streaming now.
Well, I
Maybe
can
next-
teach you how to stream.
Then maybe next week.
Next week?
I'll make him help me set it up. I finally got Dragon Age Origins to work for like more than 10 minutes without it crashing, so...
Don't I need to put a bomb in here?
No, you need crystals from those guys.
Oh.
And you can mine them. I think 5?
5 of them?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Been a while. Dragon Age stream is coming. Did you hear that, guys? In Goyles.
Goyles. Oh, yeah, I've heard that's notorious for crashing as well.
All those old games are notorious for crashing.
Yeah, now go up to the,
Hopefully it works this time.
if I remember correctly. I think I had to look it up.
Maybe I
No,
need
click
more.
on the...
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. You need to detonate them. Yeah, Fallout Las Vegas stuff crashing. I've heard that is notorious. Origins. They just need a rework of a lot of the older games.
They really should. Plus, Dragon Age like has a lot of story, like World
Yeah.
of Warcraft.
Poor Angle Eye has been listening. Yeah, Dragon Age has all of it. Yeah. Dragon Age. I remember I got really into the lore, and then I just kept digging. And then when I met Angle Eye, I was like, listen, I know you like WoW, but here's a little thing called Dragon Age.
Dragon Age. You'll like it.
You'll like it. And he tolerates it.
I like it. How dare you?
Nah.
What was I gonna say? This is why we edit our videos. this is why we do it. But in Dragon Age, is there I say expansion. Is there a Dragon Age where it's before the first Dragon Age?
No.
Okay, this is how you fix
Well,
Dragon Age.
Okay, so it's kind of weird, but the second Dragon Age starts off at the beginning of the first game, just in a different part of Ferelden.
Okay.
So it's technically happening simultaneously, and then the first game stops, and the second game keeps going. Because actually, Jake, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the second game, I think it takes over, it takes place over a course, I think, of like 10 to 15 years. Like, there's time skips
Oh.
to help progress the story. It's like 5 years this happened. 5 years this. I think it's 5. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played the second game.
See, now this is what you do. You create a new Dragon Age, And it is before the first Dragon Age. Like, in timeline era.
Okay, Jake thinks I'm correct. Okay, good.
And then, when that game comes out, it makes people want to go back and watch the first Dragon Age.
Yeah.
And then that's when you do a revamp of it.
It's why so many of the characters care for each other. Exactly. Varric, my main man. Isabella, even though she's weird. The only character I don't care for is Anders.
Anders,
that motherfucker.
Anders.
Can't stand the guy.
Love Ogren.
Ogren, drunk again, Ogren.
Drunk again, Ogren. You sound like my father.
Anglei's watched me play the first game, and then I lost my save data. So now he's watching me play it again. Fenris! Ugh, Fenris. Nothing like a brooding elf to get you started.
A brooding elf.
Yeah. Isabella, yeah. I like her. Up until she stole the Canary book that almost got, everybody killed.
Nah.
I'll still never forget, though, Jake, when you go in and the Canary leader, I forget his name, is there with the king, and you're like, what's going on? And then he rips the head off of the king, and you watch the head roll down at your feet. And the guy goes, I wasn't expecting you. That was so cool.
I wasn't expecting this.
That explains your partner. Well, I mean, Anglai, yes! That was so good. And then the fight, I had to turn down the difficulty.
Wait, really?
No, it's a hard fight. In fact, there's a meme of, like, people who play the second game and get to that fight.
Yeah.
They're like, the trailer for Dragon Age 2 has you fighting the Canary all cool. And then in reality, it's you running around in circles shooting fireballs at him.
Trying to stay away from them.
Yeah, because as soon as he catches up to you, he just kills you instantly.
Oh my gosh.
It's
that hard?
It's a hard fight. Yeah, it's notoriously hard.
Oof.
Hey, Colonel's here!
Colonel! You missed it. We were talking about Ascension.
Jake and I are talking Dragon Age because I came in and I was like, Jake's here, cool!
He just gave me a new chess piece and then gave me another new chess piece.
What is he?
I don't like that when
He's
they
a
do
troll?
That. Yeah.
Wait, are you shorter than the troll?
Well, he's like a specialty character.
I know, but it's weird to see a troll taller than a Tauren.
A Tauren.
Oh man, the one time I come in late. I know, I was thinking, I'm like, Colonel would love this.
Where the heck am I going? To the shelf?
To the shelf. Alright, I'll let you guys talk to Anglai.
What? No, but you can talk about Dragon Age. I don't know that much about Dragon Age.
Haha, I have an 82 on Zega Master. Oh, yay!
Woo!
We could probably do some delves together. That'd be fun.
You're a part of the Rewritten, right?
I think he is. I'd have to check on Dryan. Dryan, I have to check. Let's see, what else is hard on Dragon Age?
Sure am. Okay, good. He's a part of the Rewritten.
Nice.
Everything's fine.
Jake, did you play Inquisition? I know.
Mordorn.
Because I remember when I played Dragon Age Inquisition for the first time, you're walking in the I want to say hinterlands. Again, it's been a while, so if I get names wrong, yes, Inquisition was the first one I played. I played the games backwards.
Wait, you just said you loved the Inquisition. Isn't Inquisition the most hated one?
No, that's the second game.
Oh.
Yeah, people don't like the second game. Many complaints of a lot, like you go into... Yeah. A lot of people complain that because they don't have a lot of variety of the of the zones you're in.
Yeah.
Like, you could walk into, 3 caves and they all have the same layout, same rocks. The latest one,
Veilguard.
yeah, Veilguard is hated. I enjoyed the combat system, a little bit of the story. I had some problems with it, but I overall enjoyed my time.
Now I'm gonna out you. You love the second game that
Yes.
everybody hates.
Uh-huh.
Jake, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Jake, do you feel like she should love the second one? Oh, and Void, you also enjoyed Veilguard. That was the second one, right?
No.
No.
Veilguard's the latest one.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Jake's on my side.
okay.
I think it's overhated. I feel like the reason people dislike it is because of the technical. It's honestly a miracle that the second game even came out.
Really?
There's a lot of delays, setbacks,
Sounds like Final Fantasy.
right? Money cuts. It's just overhated because of the technical limitations. If they got a remaster and a lot of the zones got
Changed.
changed, revamped, I will die on this hill that Dragon Age 2 had the best, like, plot twist. And not plot twist, just
Stories?
story of Hawk's mother.
Who's Hawk's mother?
Hawk is the main character.
Oh. Wait, aren't you the main character?
Yeah, it's Hawk.
You play Hawk.
Yeah, you're Hawk.
I'm Hawk.
Yes.
But who's on first?
Hawk is the character you create, and that's the person you play. You have two siblings, and a mother, which is very rare. Don't get too attached to anybody.
That's what you say for, like, everything.
It's true. Jake, back me up. Every time you get attached to a character in Dragon Age, it doesn't end well.
They die.
Like, Dios is watching me play Origins, because he's never seen it. And, he's like, this Duncan character's cool. I'm like, don't get too attached.
Don't get too attached.
And he's like, oh, this Kalen guy's kind of funny. I'm like, don't get too attached. Yeah, Colonel. It's okay, Dryad. There's a sequel I like. Most people don't. Yeah. Honestly, I think the second game, when I played it and I was like, this is such a cool game. I can't wait to see go online and see what people say. And I was like, oh my gosh. People hate this game.
It was kind of like me and Cataclysm.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I liked Cataclysm, but people hated it.
Yeah. Oh, Jake's dropping some truth. Anybody who sparks joy will spark despair. But,
So goofy.
in Inquisition, I remember I went to the hinterlands for the first time. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And all of a sudden, I just hear a giant roar above my head. And there's a dragon just flying down. I tried to fight it. I got killed instantly. So I was like, I'm going to come back for you. And I'll never forget, I grinded. I leveled. I got everything. And guess what? When I killed that dragon, I felt so cool in that moment.
See?
I'm like, I did it!
That's the old feeling that I was like talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's like you level up, you grind, and then you come back, and then you feel like you actually accomplished something. But nowadays they don't do that.
Oh no, if they just made the dragon easier, I wouldn't feel as cool as when I downed that thing.
It's like the Fell Reaver. You know, when you first see the Fell Reaver, the ground shakes, and then out of nowhere he comes up and kills you, and then you go out level, and then you're basically almost done with the whole expansion. You go back to him, and you're like, I can finally kill you now. But they don't have that anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, right now I haven't had much time for WoW. Kind of focusing on my Minecraft stuff. I found a mod that adds villagers, soldiers, and some new golems. Nice.
Ooh. I bet I could kill the Fell Reaver right now.
I don't think so.
I bet I could. This will show just how bad World of Warcraft is.
That's if you get insta clapped.
Then it will be amazing.
told you.
I was about to show how bad Blizzard is, but you know what? I'm glad they did that. At least he's still hard, alright? There's a lot of stuff in the game that's like marshmallow.
Angela's like, I'm going to teach you kids something today.
Let me
Instaclass.
show you something real quick.
No.
I knew I should have bubbled.
After Jeff Angelize.
999
At least he didn't have a pet this time.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I have a ton of characters. I'm a toon hopper.
I am too. So.
I'm not addicted, I swear.
I think right now, if you were to look, if I was online,
Just one more.
I've been playing a Legion remix to try to get the mounts, because only the mounts I care about. So far, we're doing good.
That's good.
I'm trying to work on a priest before Legion remix ends.
See here, you're grinding Legion Remix. I'm trying to do the Insane Challenge, which I don't think would be fun at all to watch.
It might be, but
We could do like a Q&A if we wanted to. It's just me running in circles, pit-pocketing people.
he's up in the trillions and pet death dry. Never let this man get a fish. I'll be there. Don't worry.
There he is.
I've had I have 2 dogs back at my parents' house, and they're still fine. So I think I could trust Eagle-Eye with a pet fish.
Yeah.
As long as
you
it's
can
a
trust me
plushie.
with the fish. It's a plushie. That way it won't starve.
Yeah, same. Oh, I've been grinding hard on remix. Yeah. Well, I forgot how easy it is to get a class mount on remix. Because in retail, you have to get exalted with the Broken Shore. You have to complete your class quest. You have to get all the
Order Hall.
order hall stuff done. Then you can go to the Broken Shore. You have to go fight demons. If you get lucky, somebody's doing it. They will help you. And then, but remix, you just are like, because they skip a lot of that stuff because you have so little time. So it's like, perfect. Your Frostmourne was awesome, by the way, Colonel.
That stand is so cool. And then you said it lit up and it got cooler. I'm jealous.
So cool. But yeah, Colonel, Dragon Age stream coming. You guys can hear me rant about everything. You thought I had a lot of opinions about WoW? Just wait. I have more about Dragon Age.
It's crazy. You're like an encyclopedia of MMOs.
It's true.
What's next? Oh, it'll be what is it, Animal Crossing?
A dry rant. Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
I have a lot of opinions about Sims, Dragon Age, WoW. That's about it. My interests are varied.
Mario Kart.
I love your rants. Thank you. Jake gets it. Same with Angela. He likes my rants.
I like rants.
Well, because I read a lot of the books. So when Angela was talking about...
Nerd.
when Angela was talking about a prequel to the first game, I think it'd be interesting because there's a book. Where is it?
Do you have it? It's the one on my nightstand, right?
Yeah. No, not this one. I don't remember where it's at. But, there is a book, Dry Crash Out. So someday. There's a book on Dragon Age where, they have it's a prequel, it's a Blight. I don't remember which Blight. But it's the one where all the griffins die.
Isn't that the one you gave me?
Yeah. It's not there.
Is it not there?
It might be.
That's not it?
No, that's That is Hardin Hightown. That is Varric's book.
I do not know.
Varric's an author, and he writes books.
That's right. Yes, and I wanted to read it because it's hilarious.
It is. But there's also a prequel book that I have.
Uh-oh. He wants to read all the Dragon Age books. How many are there?
Quite a few. There's...
Who has more, Dragon Age or World of Warcraft?
I think WoW does.
WoW does?
Yeah, they killed those poor griffins. Veilguard made me really love him. Yeah, I feel like that was one of the parts I really liked about Veilguard. Jake, I'm gonna rant about Veilguard for a minute.
All right, let me move the mic closer to her.
WoW does. WoW does. They don't have as many books, but Veilguard.
There's no pop filter. Who cares?
Veilguard is such a good game until you start nitpicking it, which is very easy to do, because the Griffins are cool, and you're like, oh my gosh, but I hate. And Jake, I assume you've finished the game, and Colonel, I don't know if you played this, but I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. I hated at near the end of the game, they made you sacrifice somebody. And it was not, you didn't get to pick who, it was between two people. It was between the Warden and the Scoutmaster. And I'm so upset that you had to pick between one, because if you picked the Warden and he died, you lost the Griffin. The Griffin killed himself to be with his owner.
Oh, yeah.
And then Harding, you know, it makes no sense. Why kill him off? And you're like, you have to pick. Why? Why do I have to pick which one? Can't I kill the Canary who's been annoying me all this time? I did not. I'm sorry, Tosh. I did not like Tosh as much. She was very annoying and preachy at me, and I do not appreciate that when I tried to play an end of the world game.
I think this bug is gonna kill me.
But I thought their story was interesting until the very end. At the very end, it was interesting. I'm like, I don't feel any consequences with Tosh. And then Lucanus was interesting, but then they everything felt unfinished.
Oh.
And it was just annoying. And then if you're not paying attention or you play none of their backstories, you could lose everybody. Yeah, Lucanus was unfinished, yeah. The Necromancer, I'm so sorry, names, I haven't played this in a while, I'm forgetting names. The Necromancer dude was cool. That was Angelai's favorite.
Oh, yeah. The Necromancer?
Yeah.
Ah, get off of me.
Their writer confirmed that so much was cut.
I'm not gonna die.
Oh my gosh, it annoyed me so bad. I was like, why release the game in an unfinished state? Give me more stuff. And then it's like, I know everybody complained about how, you kept saying every 5 seconds how the gods were coming, and my friend Romance Necromancer, he loves older men. Hell yeah. Good for him. Honestly, I get it. I romance Lucanus, because give me a man with a foreign accent and who could cook.
And can cook. I wish I could cook.
Angle, I can cook. Why do you think I married you? But Lucanus, Tosh. Okay, so the Spy Master lady, starts with an N. Oof, poor Anglai. Yeah, he can cook. He just doesn't have a foreign accent.
Yeah, I just need another foreign accent.
He's instant Russian.
That's all I can do.
That's all Anglai can do is Russian. The Spy Master lady, she felt unfit. I thought she was going to betray us in the end. Because it was made a big deal, like, she works for money, and then all of a sudden she's like, nah, you're cool. I'm like, so we're just all cool? Lucanus shares my love of cooking and coffee. I think my real partner felt threatened. Listen, Angelai is just thankful that Anduin, Lucanus, Fenris, or Zevron aren't real.
True. I love coffee, though.
He does love coffee.
Anything caffeinated, I like.
He can't have caffeine.
I can't have caffeine anymore.
My Colonel, my dumb over here only knows how to use a microwave and toaster. Hey, you know what? As long as you don't burn the house down, checks out.
You know what? You can make a lot of delicious stuff from a toaster
It's true.
and a microwave.
One day, if we ever do a face reveal, I'll make Anglai do a cooking segment where we cook something from the Warcraft cookbook.
We have thought about that.
We have thought about that, but
We've thought, okay, we might be silent, but we have thought of like a ton of World of Warcraft video ideas, and one of them was to do a World of Warcraft cookbook, like we make one of the meals.
the problem is that we've just been busy.
Yeah, trying to get her moved around and stuff.
Yeah, and then the holidays didn't help. But
You
we
were
do
a barista for 6 years?
6.5.
Where's my coffee? Send me a coffee.
Do not send Anglai coffee.
I'm kidding. It has to be decaf.
Well, because it'd be cold and old.
If you can make decaf taste amazing, I'll take a decaf.
What did y'all do for New Year's? We went to my parents' house.
Yeah.
Hung out for a while.
Nothing too crazy.
No, we
No
I
party
made
or anything like that.
I made chocolate chip cookies, chocolate s'more cookies, and chocolate covered strawberries.
I may be the chef of the house, but she's the baker of the house.
If you guys have never had a s'mores chocolate chip cookie, let Dryan introduce you.
That
to it.
reminds me, we need to get your website backing up.
Yeah.
If you watch the first couple of episodes of Warcraft Rewrite, there's an advertisement for a bakery, and someone
I was trying to help my friend set
has a
it up,
bakery.
and it just didn't work out. Jane Dry over here secretly trying to kill Anglai.
Yeah, it's
What?
true.
No. If you saw Anglai in real life, trust me, okay? He could stand to eat a couple s'mores cookies.
They're so delicious. She's trying to give me a heart attack.
No.
Artery clogging goodness.
No.
Oh, I need to burn a hovel. How do I burn a hovel?
You have a torch, don't you?
Maybe. Or do I have to use a Molotov?
No, but I do love baking. Everybody loves... That reminds me. I need to make a vanilla cake with raspberry filling, and which is actually very easy.
Oh, I'm getting drunk.
And Anglai's drunk. The way Demand's heart is through his stomach has taken a new meaning.
It's true.
Listen, Anglai's stomach is fine. He's fine, guys. I promise. Anglai, say you're fine.
Character is drunk.
He's getting drunk over here.
Who remembers how to burn down a hovel?
Don't you have a torch?
It doesn't work. Burn down the Alliance
Oh, that's a cannon. Don't you get it from those guys? That's just what a murderer would say.
That's what a murderer would say.
No! I'm
Exactly. It is what a murderer would say. There we
He's
go.
fine!
Kill the Bleeding Hollow peons for their torches. Oh, you're right.
If anything, I could stand not to eat a couple cookies.
There we go.
But no.
The Forge. It's making me do it in order.
He's fine.
Gross.
He's well medicated.
The way you're tapping my head. Well medicated.
He's well medicated, well loved, well fed. He's in a cozy position.
I think.
I think.
I see stars. She keeps me medicated.
I do, yes. Lots of love and caffeine. I cast Diet Woman, cast Cooking. It's not that effective.
It's not that effective. Quickly roll a nat 20.
Here, I got
There you
it.
go. Roll
I got
it.
dice.
There's a d20 right there.
And I got 19.
Okay, I'm well medicated.
He's well medicated and well loved, people. Calm down.
I am at the Forge. How is this not a Forge?
We were dating for 3 years. Yeah. I know, I need to skip a few cookies. Don't worry, after Christmas, I'm not going to be baking for a while,
Yeah,
because
I need to go to the gym.
it's so far away, though.
But I don't want to pay for a gym. That's one thing. I hate spending money on something I truly don't need.
Angela is just naturally buff, guys. Don't worry.
That's not true. It's not true at all.
That's not true. You
not
have both
true.
been dating the same amount. Aw. Yeah, met 3 years ago. You couldn't resist my knowledge of World of Warcraft.
It's true. I think, yeah, that really said, like, everything.
Yeah.
Hovel, stable, hovel, barracks. Where's the forge?
I get a free gym with my job. Nice.
A gem? Oh, gym. I was like, what? They give you a ruby?
Got all knowledge though. Well, we met on Hinge.
Yeah. So if you wonder if online dating works, it worked for us.
It did. He couldn't resist me. He was like, "What games do you play?" I'm like, "Animal Crossing, The Sims," and he's like, "Yeah, and I'm like, "World of Warcraft." He's like, "Excellent."
Hoarder Alliance, and then I was like, oh, you know,
So close.
so close. We tried.
So close yet so far.
What did I say? I think I said sorry to hear that or
Yeah,
something.
you did. We tried to log back into Hinge to see our old conversation, but I forgot we both deleted them because we're like, hell yeah, no more.
That that WoW knowledge though.
No, I work out from home. I'm not a big fan of gyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I don't work from home.
I do.
I have to run around all day.
I work from home, except I'm off till Monday.
Wait,
So-
is this leather? It is leather.
You can collect it. Just don't forget to take it off.
I don't have any shoulder blades right now. So
Shoulder plates.
So I don't have any shoulder blades.
Hey, work from home buddies. Yes.
Does everyone work from home? Am I the only one that doesn't work from home?
Probably not Jake. Because he mentioned he was trained. Maybe he does. I don't know. I work hybrid. Yeah.
Forge.
I go in every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm in the office.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, isn't it? And I'm sorry, I'll stop talking in a British accent. Dry can't do accents. Angle I can, dry no.
Sometimes I can do an accent.
My younger brother can do a lot of accents. My company changed it to 4 days in the office. Ew, gross.
4 days.
So only 1 day work from home? Gross. Fun fact, in the wedding video, the ring bearer who came up and gave us the rings was actually my little brother.
Oh yeah, in the World of Warcraft video.
Yeah, he wanted to join us, and I was like, "Can you come up here and do the rings?" He's like, I have nothing.
Perfect.
I'm like, that's fine. So him panicking was real because I just said, "Hey, come up here." He's
Yeah.
like,
So that video, a lot of it
Oh,
is
thank you,
genuine.
Jake. It was sweet. Right before Player House, he now has real weddings.
We could do a behind the scenes where that video was done pretty sporadically.
It was. All of our friends just happened to be ready that day, and we're like,
We didn't know. We knew we wanted to do it. We just didn't know when to do it, and we're like, "Why not today?" Okay.
yeah.
And then a lot of the people that were in the stands were all new to World of Warcraft, so they had to make a new character, and they had to go through the starter island. So we were rushing them through the starter island.
Yeah. And Clyde, hasn't made a YouTube character in a long time.
Yeah.
He was like, "What do I do?"
What do I do?
He didn't go. He just he hung out at Gilneas because he made it undead.
Yeah.
Because he technically has had a WoW account, so he didn't have to go through the.
No, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He had to go through the whole starter zone. Or starter island. I helped him through
I thought he
it.
made an undead to make it easier.
That's what the plan was, but he said that he had to go through the starter island. I was like, I'm
okay.
sorry to hear that. So I helped him through the starter island.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna go leave you guys with Angle Eye. I
I'm
know.
sorry to hear that.
I know.
I would have been there.
That's okay, Colonel. But I'll leave you guys with Angle Eye, and I'll catch you guys later. We're gonna make a new video soon.
We are. Should we give a hint?
Yeah. It's everybody's favorite. Us pronouncing dragon names.
Woohoo! I love pronouncing dragon names, and
Nobody
people make fun
can.
of us.
Bye, guys. I leave you in good hands.
Are you sure it's good hands?
No, but it's hands.
Alright, let me move the mic back over where it kind of was. Alright, the girl left. Guys night, guys night. Let's see. Where was I? How long does this stay on me? Where to now? Gotta kill a ton of people. Boys club, boys club. I hate not having an ability on my flight bar. I really should though. I was always confused about why there's a bunch of humans that are dead and like buildings on Outland until I learned more about it. Whoa. I was stuck between two ideas for the stream today. It was either me doing the Let's Play again, episode 2, Electric Boogaloo, never questioned it, or I was gonna 3D model with you guys. And I didn't know how you guys would have felt about that, but oh well. Maybe next time I'll hop into Maya. We could make a couple of items so you can see behind the scenes of video games. I'd like anything. Yeah, as long as I'm talking, right? The only problem is there's no music in Maya, so in World of Warcraft there's at least background music and spell casting sounds, but in Maya you would just hear keyboard and me rambling on about something dumb. I can watch anyone do anything. It's fun. It's interesting. Ugh, there we go. Alright, what next? What next? What next? Never noticed they had Lordaeron flags here. I think that's interesting. Ah, a lady. Alright. I didn't die. You died. What the heck? Why don't I get to kill the peon? The Alliance of Lordaeron was Second War. I don't remember that many people crossing over. I thought it was just militants that crossed over to push back the forces before Medivh closed off the portal. I need to find more knights to kill. There we go. So many Loridians doing dumb things. First off, they get killed by their prince. Second, they go off into Outland. Oh, Lordaeron. You have so much good lore.
For the Alliance.
Shh. I don't know if you heard that. Try came in and whispered for the Alliance. Canonically, only like 50 void elves. Nah, I never trust numbers. I need to get to that dwarf. And this dwarf, he's wearing like Scarlet Crusade stuff. Nope, never mind. That's the lion. That's not Scarlet Crusade. I was wrong. That's my bad. You heard her whisper for the Alliance. That's a good mic. That's so cool. Ah, I miss old stuff like that. Let's see. Get a horse. I need a horse. Outland War red armor. I wonder if they reused it for the Scarlet Crusade. Because the Scarlet Crusade members were mainly from Lordaeron. I should say, the Lordaeron adjacent location where they were watching over. Not the actual city itself of Lordaeron. I'm sure there was quite a few Loridians, but it was under Lordaeron control. I feel like I would be able to understand more if I read the quests. But let's face it, we're not reading quests here. Hello, Voidwalker. Voidwalker. Yesterday, we got in a huge rant the other day in the car while going to the Christmas party about Dementius. And I feel like they used him way too quick. Like, he was the bad guy and completely messed with him. Wait, what? Did that do something? Whoa, it did something. Was that it? Cool. Kind of feels like an afterthought. Yeah, so I hate it because reading the lore. Why can't I reach that? Xal'atath is still the main focus through the narrative. But that's the problem. While playing World of Warcraft and like growing up with it, you hear about mainly Sargeras, right? Like, Sargeras is the man. And no one can deny that. But then when you learn more about Sargeras, he's doing everything with the Legion to stop the Void. And that's because of Dementius, the Void Lord. He goes around and eats planets. And Sargeras just wants to stop Dementius. So, someone that is so strong against Sargeras himself, he uses an entire army to get to him. And now, out of nowhere, we finally get to meet Dementius. Supposedly one of the strongest things in the universe. Kind of. I'm not talking about the first ones or Shadowlands that much right now. And it becomes a joke. They're a joke. It's so weird. It's like how TBC trailers focus on Illidan and he's defeated in the first patch of Kill Jaden. Yeah. It's true. It's weird. And at least like I was talking to Dry, and we're like, what makes a good villain? A good villain is he wins the battles. So we look at Arthas. You know, Arthas, he won a lot of his battles. He won Stratholme, like I guess like I'm putting up quotes. And he won different kind of things. You know, he was a menacing character because you didn't go in and kill him. You know, you're going throughout Northrend and he's doing horrible stuff. And we have to slowly weaken him. There's an entire dungeon where he's walking like at you while you're running away with Sylvanas because you guys are like scared out of your mind that he's about to kill you. And he's menacingly walking towards you because he can do it. He knows he'll catch up to you. He'll know that he'll kill you. And if not, you'll go running back to your stronghold and saying like, Arthas is scary. We should stay away from him. I think Deathwing was pretty good in the fact that he literally would destroy land pieces. So it made him a menacing character. And his kids are doing crazy stuff. Yes, I agree. Villains need actually threat to appear instead of, I'm going to do evil things and immediately get rocked. Yes, that's the problem. That was the biggest problem of all with the jailer. The jailer, supposedly, he's been alive this entire time, hiding within the back of, you know, World of Warcraft's pocket, doing a bunch of hidden things on his 4D, 5D chessboard. And, you know, he's supposedly was there the entire time. We don't know that. We never knew about the Shadowlands or any... Well, we knew about the Shadowlands. We never knew anything about the Shadowlands. They never talked about it except for warlocks get a horse from that area. And people see visions from that side. But we know nothing else from it. And then all of a sudden, we finally see someone called the Jailer who is chained, and then we kill him at the end of the expansion. Wow, what an amazing villain. We know so much about him, when in reality they just retconned all of Azeroth and beyond to say, oh yeah, it was the Jailer's plan the entire time. It was the Jailer's idea to do all this stuff. It's horrible. There's no good villains anymore. And they had so many good villains. BFA, Shadowlands had no build up. It's true. It's like after Legion, everybody loved Legion. It's because you go back to this Outlands. You go back to this vibe. You're dealing with the Burning Legion again. It is the Burning Legion making a mark on Azeroth. They're attacking us again. And that's amazing. People loved it. People were finally happy to see something that they know and understand. And then, all of a sudden, they do BFA. It was a horrible idea because they had everything. They had story. They had main characters. In Legion, they had like class order halls. It made you feel like you weren't all the same people. There was division, and division is sometimes good in story writing because it made you feel like you were your character. You were playing something special. It mattered what you were doing. And then all of a sudden, Legion was over with and it went back to boring World of Warcraft and BFA. And they had so much good stuff to work with, but they got rid of it too quickly, aka Sargeras. Everybody knows Sargeras. He was the reason for everything. And if they would have just kept it as Sargeras instead of bringing in a jailer and just left it as Sargeras being a strong guy, then they could have easily worked off of Legion. Legion had everything, and they could have just kept going with it. Hell, they could have called the next expansion Legion 2, the Electric Boogaloo, and I would have loved it if they would have just dealt with Sargeras and going out to other planets and dealing with the void off in those outer reaches and dealing with what's left of the Burning Legion. Okay, so at the very end, Sargeras gets beaconed up to the Pantheon to fight Illidan. That's okay. You could even still let that happen, but now Sargeras, the leader of the Burning Legion, is gone. Who's watching over the Burning Legion? No one. So then you go and deal with the Burning Legion that's causing threats across the cosmic universe. Warlords of the Legion. You got to deal with the reunions of the Burning Legion. Ta-da, easy. Agreed, agreed! To be fair, Alex was the director after Metzen left, and he had issues. He did. They did. They got rid of Metzen, and some scandals were going on at this time, and you know what? You know what they could have easily done in that scenario? You ready for this? You ready? You ready to hear the biggest fix? Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Just don't make another expansion. Let it sit. Let it rest. There was multiple years between every expansion, and the older ones had even more years in between because it let you be more connected and feeling for the expansion because there was more writing. I think there was even more quests and you did more stuff. But now an expansion comes out and you know what it feels like, especially with this War Within stuff. Well, like even before the War Within, I would work my way up to get like items and then be like, okay, but I'll get new stuff in the next patch. I'll get new something within like a year, because years fly by, especially for the generation that grew up on World of Warcraft. If you look at like the new items that you get, you'll be like, it'll change within the next patch now. It changes within the next patch. You're going through fudging Alcazar, the Isle of Dorn, you get new items, and then you go through here, and you get new items, and you're like, alright. But then the next patch comes out, and then you go to the Undermine, and then you get new items, and you're like, I need to work on this, I need to grind. Well, some people are like, I need to grind, I need to have the better items. It's like, why grind? Why deal with all that grinding? And then even before the Undermine, you do all the grinding here, but then lose it within the first quest of the Undermine. And then you do more grinding. But why do that when you just wait till the next patch when Kahesh comes out, and then you get a new item right off the bat? Why do that? There's no need to do that. That's the problem. They don't let expansions sit and just do their own thing. It's disgusting. It's horrible. When the expansion would come out, let's say this one, for instance, they didn't have, like, you have to do Hellfire Peninsula, and then you have to wait for the next patch to unlock, 2 other locations, and then wait, and then we'll unlock Another Storm, and then Shadow Moon Vale. It's like, no, they didn't do that. Of course there was a patch. No doubt there was a patch. There was a patch up here to the Sunwell. Wow, what a difference. When in reality, you had all of this to work with. And then your items that you got during the game and progression, you had stuff to work with. Nothing changed instantly, unlike the new game where it's like change, 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 and then also the Siren Isle change. And now, with these new expansions coming out faster, 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 now you now we're gonna have another probably island in the chain of islands that give you new. And then people are like, I don't like doing the grind. Why do the grind? And it's like, you don't have to do the grind. You don't have to be like the top rank, because it's not necessary. It's not needed. It's stupid. I think Arthas is a silent soul. Ugh. Bring proper closure. I wish. I hope so. I hope they ruined Arthas, but there is a way to fix him. There is a secret way that they can fix Arthas. And sadly, we have to use Shadowlands methods. In Shadowlands, they decided that whoever got stabbed by Arthas' sword, their soul got split. Well, Arthas cut out his own heart. And we kept on seeing one version of Arthas. And there was that broken, decrepit part of his soul that was a little orb that was a part of that soul gem. Technically, he has a second part of his soul somewhere out in the cosmic universe. So he could magically appear, and if it was a part of him, it would probably be his holy side of him and not the broken, decrepit side of him. They can say a soul cannot be truly destroyed, only regenerated. Yeah, so technically Arthas might still be out there. I wish they would do something with him, but not right now. Hopefully later on they do something with him. You know what they really should have done for Shadowlands? And I would have been so happy. I would have been so happy if they did this. If the Jailer won, if we went through that entire raid and in the very end, the Jailer won, I'd be excited. For many fans, I hope that they did something. I hope they do something when the time is right. Agreed. But they don't. Because they care about money. They just want something shiny in front of your face. They want something flashy, shiny, keep you going, keep you moving. And that's today's society. And kids are getting raised on that. Doom scrolling. Click here, shiny, click, click, fast moving, fast. Dopamine. When in reality, they should get away from that, because World of Warcraft shouldn't be dopamine. It should be story. Big dopamine rush. Wait. Big dopamine rush. But it's not that. And in Shadowlands, if we would have gotten to the end of that entire raid, no matter how long it would be, and we lost to the Jailer and he won, I'd be excited. I'd be happy. And then they just create World of Warcraft 2, an entire revamp of the entire game. Could you imagine that? Nah, they would never retcon their Queen Sylvanas Triumph Lecture to move against Wisp Arthas. Oh god, it was so bad. So bad. It's a good theory, but they need to do that. They've needed it since probably Warlords, I would say. I think Warlords of Draenor is when they really needed it, where they needed to recreate the old world and fix everything that's a part of it. And they did that for a couple of locations. They fixed Uther's Tomb. They fixed Arathi Highlands. Yeah, Arathi Highlands. They fixed Lordaeron, kind of. Gilneas. They revamped areas, and soon they're gonna do Eversong Woods and Quel'Thalas and all that stuff in Silvermoon. They're revamping tiny areas. What they really should do is stop with the expansions and just revamp the entire game. And to help out, give it a year skip. Give it like a 30-year skip. Let's see Anduin as an adult, being a king, ruling over Stormwind. Just have everyone age up. And it's kind of funny because the elves don't age up, so, you know, they'll look exactly the same. But, like, with the humans, orcs, have Thrall die. I don't know, maybe he could still be alive. But, like, give us a time skip, like a huge time skip, not a small time skip, because they technically did that for Dragonflight. And it's like, no, that I want, like, a big time skip. I want to see us in the future and revamp all of the models, all of the textures, all of everything, make everything look beautiful. She lectured his soul to death. I hate it when what they did to Sylvanas. It's so true. And she got the most talking when he showed up as a wisp. But Jaina was there. Jaina was just sitting in the back. She loved Arthas. They had more of a connection. But Sylvanas was like, hold on, I need to talk to Arthas. The last fragment of Arthas, I need to talk to him. It clearly means way more to me than anyone else. Uther was there. Uther was also in the back. Yeah, Jaina and Uther. They were just in the back. Just watching Sylvanas just chew his ear off. But it was her normal side that was talking to him. Her balanced side. Oh my gosh. When she kept talking, I was like, how long is this cutscene gonna be? Because everybody needs to talk to Arthas, right? No. Oh, so weird. You think I'm ranting? Just be glad Dry isn't in here ranting. Whoops. Can't do emotional depth with Jaina. Should have... But still, like... I don't care if a VA is good or not. What do I need to do here? Do I need to burn this thing? I'm not really paying attention anymore, to be honest. This is cloth, but I haven't selected its appearance yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick. They gave me a horn. Oh, it's this guy. Urk will kill you. Anyway. I need to sell stuff. That's what Blizzard needs to do. You know what they need to do? And I hope they did this. I really hope, because they showed, I wish the Wisp Arthas blew up. That would have been funny. Okay. Would have blown up Arthas. This is it. You ready for this? They showed us the next 3 expansions of the Soul Trilogy. Amazing. Perfect. Now I hope, because they do this, they work like ahead in expansions. I truly, genuinely hope, and it's the only way that Blizzard can fix anything, is that they worked literally on all 3 expansions already. All 3 expansions, I hope, are just done. I hope that they release it. I hope they do patches releases. And if something bad happens, they have a crew off to the side to fix it. I hope that's all they have. Because what they should be doing right now is creating a revamp of everything, of every zone, of every location in the entire Warcraft universe. And then release literally just World of Warcraft 2. They can call it whatever they want. I don't care. Create a new threat, which could be the first ones. I hope they don't bring up the first ones. But to be honest, if they did World of Warcraft 2 and they need a big major threat, the only thing they really have now is the first ones. And if they make the story interesting, I'll follow it. But I hope it's interesting. Rumor has it that Wrath of the Lich King is the next remix. I hope so. But they did... Yeah, that would be a nice remix. If they meant it like if they made it crazy. Like a crazy remix. I'd play it. It's just hard to find time to play World of Warcraft. And it's not just me. It's everyone. It's everyone that grew up playing World of Warcraft. It's not our generation's game anymore. Blizzard needs to work on the newer generation of game players. And they're gonna lose money. If they keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna lose money. And it's horrible, because I love this game. Update all models and textures. That'd be amazing. It'd be perfect. Newer generation. Boo the newer generation. They're a bunch of dumb. Well, it's true. But it's where the money is. You gotta remember, companies need to do the bad stuff because it's what's needed. You gotta think about it. Why does a company do anything? And it's all about the money. So if Blizzard bends the knee to a new generation to make money and then use the money for something better that we can enjoy, I would love it. But shareholders, just let it sit. Release a patch, except it would be great. They just need a really big expansion. And I think they tried pretending to make a really big expansion by showing the trilogy. But in reality, it's 3 expansions. They just need to drop a really big expansion. Because if you have one expansion and they put I'm gonna put up quotes here, a lot of like gear and story into it, but they're not. They're genuinely not. They're dropping an expansion and they're adding patch after patch after patch after patch. And the problem with patches is it ruins everything that came before that patch. It's a waste of time. Patches ruin an expansion. I understand why patches are an expansion, but they ruin everything. And if they want to fix this game, they have to make a really big expansion with less patches. Because then you start seeing what WoW used to be, which is you going out into the world and just enjoying it. Enjoying the world and what is going on. But if you have a patch, it completely negates everything that you were just doing. So what's the point? Why? Why am I here? Why am I on this quest, this journey? Why should I pay for the expansion when I can wait till every patch is out and then buy the game and then go in and, you know, do the final stuff and I'll be a strong character? It leads to that problem of this isn't important. None of this is important. It's sad. Fly. Wrath of the Wisp King. There's easy money. Yeah, it's sad because they used Arthas for money purposes. because they know Arthas is a big name, and they brought him back as a ball of light and not who he truly should have been. It's crazy. Blizzard's crazy. They don't know what they're doing. I already have that one. If they wanted to make him kind of like a battery, why not make a Nerd Ner'zhul? Oh, make him into a new Ner'zhul. That'd be interesting. Like, have the jailer torture his soul and put him in a new Lich King armor set. I mean, they kind of did that, where they did torture him and then put him inside Anduin's blade and made him into a Death Knight. Whoops. That's what they did. They tortured Arthas and then put him inside the sword to possess Anduin. But then it went by too quick. But actually have him do something. Exactly. Make him, like, go crazy. Make him actually do crazy stuff. But they didn't. They had him stab one lady and she survived. And then Anduin ran away during all of Dragonflight because he feels like he's done a horrible atrocity. It's so dumb. That Fel Reaver closer than I think it is. Oh, he's right over there. Anduin crying for an eternity about something all Forsaken have gone through. It's so true. And he didn't kill anyone. I don't think he killed a single person when he was possessed. Even when he was like fighting in the dungeon, even when he was getting from point A to point B, why is there a corpse here? I genuinely think when our Anduin was possessed, he didn't kill a single soul. I also ate of shot my character was killing an old god. Yeah. The level scaling in the universe is so weird. Because I think one of the most annoying ones was, okay, so we go to Shadowlands. Ugh. In Shadowlands, you talk to the jailer, or you talk to, like, those archons and people and stuff like that. And they say Titans are nothing. Titans are, like, are babies. Titans are not strong. And we just got done killing a Titan. We kill Argus. Granted, he was like a just hatched Titan, but whatever. And then we go ahead and kill the jailer. The jailer, someone that just said that Titans were weak. And then what really annoyed me was during Dragonflight, we go to the Dragon Isles, and then the Orhan Plains, you meet the Centaur, and the Centaur say, you're not a good warrior. You're not a good fighter. You're not a good hunter. You clearly don't know what you're doing. And it's like, I've killed cosmic beings from another dimension. I'm pretty sure I can kill a boar. I always thought that was stupid. A lot of books, when you're talking about Anduin having... about Anduin have Arthur make it seem so the most important in the universe. Like this crybaby? The crybaby can kill me? I doubt it. That's the problem. The Eye of Gorlock returned. Alright, I need to find an eye. There's one. Perfect. That's the problem with Anduin. So you're telling me this mage knew about Ner'zhul until the halfway through me and Shadowlands. I'll save Anduin, Jaina. How? Me. By beating the crap out of him. It's so true. Time to save his life. How are you gonna do that? Kill him. Do I just have to take him back to base camp? Take that as a no. I really feel like Shadowlands was them wanting to create a new big bad, and it just completely failed. Because people don't want new. People want what they understand and know. And when you create a new dimension, new worlds, new power scaling, completely new creatures that we've never seen or heard of before, then, you know, there's going to be a problem with that. Everything in Shadowlands was new. Even when dealing with Death Knights and the world of the dead and all this other stuff, we've never heard about any of this stuff. And then once we do see something that we recognize, they come up to you and say, oh yeah, that's all completely wrong, by the way. What you were told was all a lie. So what was new? Nothing. Or what do we know? Nothing. Did they just let Arthas' soul crystal just shatter? Or did they break it when Frostmourne broke? When they cleanse the not Arthas. When we like stopped Anduin, his soul kind of just came out of the crystal. Where am I going for this quest? Use blah 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 blah. Approach the cauldron. Oh, I'm a dumb. I'm near the cauldron. Is that what it said to do? Where was Gul'dan in the... Where was Gul'dan in the Maw? I don't think we ever saw Gul'dan. We saw Ner'zhul. He was in the last raid. But I think They should have done more with Ner'zhul. At least Ner'zhul was there. There was a ton of characters that weren't there, that were like heavy-hitting names, and they did not talk about them whatsoever. What is going on? I'm near the cauldron. This is what I get for reading only half of what to do. Hey, Dry. I wonder if she fell asleep. The lady must rest. Anyway, so my what if I'm having trouble writing a battle scene? It's between a light rescued Varian Rin and a Lich Gul'dan. That'd be cool. Light Varian and a Lich Gul'dan. Is Gul'dan wearing the Lich armor? So is Gul'dan controlled? Oh no, wait, he's a Lich. Okay. So he went into necromancy instead of fell energy. Like a Lich King, like he's being possessed, or he has full control and he's a Lich like, what's his name? Like Mr. Bigglewurst. Gosh dang, what's his name? I didn't fart, so if you heard anything, definitely was not me farting. Kel'Thuzad. So he's like Kel'Thuzad and not like Arthas. Kind of possessed. Did not hear anything. Good, because I definitely did not fart. Anyway. So Lightbound Varian versus Lich King Gul'dan. Where's the battlefield? But I imagine you made it so he can control an army of the undead. Is the battlefield just like Eastern Kingdoms? He's marching on to Stormwind? The place where the jailer had his machine thing. So Zareth Mortis or ICC? And is he wielding the Ashbringer? Zareth Mortis. Zareth Mortis. One problem with the Ashbringer is that it can flip between void and light. Because it's a piece of a Naru. So he has to make sure that he has like a pure soul the entire time. And that's the problem with paladins. Stated in the lore that if they start to like question anything, they can lose their power. Varian is very hot-headed. I don't think I could ever see him as truly a paladin, but it would be interesting to see him as one. But knowing that he has to use the light to fight against an army of the undead would be pretty interesting. Gul'dan the Lich was raised amongst other leaders remaining in Ner'zhul's new undead army. That would be very interesting. I wonder if then it comes down to the fight where Gul'dan or Ner'zhul wants to use Azeroth powers for themselves. Because it's like the seed of the first ones. And the first ones aren't there. So if one of them could get to Zereth Mortis, turn on the machine, start siphoning off Azeroth's power. You know what would be really cool? If they broke a component to the machine and then a bunch of Azerite started flooding in to like Varian for him to use in the final battle. Nah, Gul'dan is fully submit to Ner'zhul. So it's all Ner'zhul is the leader. So Ner'zhul wants the power of Azeroth to do something. It's not really clearly stated what the machine does. It's just Jailer wants to use the machine to recreate the universe. But the machine has never stated exactly what it does. It could be used to create creatures. It could be used, like the Forge of Origination, or it could be used to create other dimensions. I wish they would have talked more about it. I wish they really would have talked more about the first ones. Kalthuzad's observing the machine. He tried to resurrect Arthas with a new and improved Helm of Domination. From Frostmourne, Arthas gets whisked away. Sabotage. Sabotage. You just have Varian break off a piece of the machine and absorb the power of Azeroth as it's flooding into everyone. It's like, remember BFA when Anduin heals everyone and resurrects them in a mass bubble? Just do something like that where he strikes at a piping in the machine, a bunch of Azerite flows out, and then they get boosted, and then they charge towards the undead army of the leaders and just gets completely wrecked. I'll be right back in about 15 to 20 minutes. Oof, good luck. What do I do here? A soul shard. What they give me? This. Nah, I can't type anything. You know, shadow resistance might help. How long have I been? 2 hours. Let's hand in these quests. Alright. Gonna hand in these quests. Probably dip out. Light Forged Varian. That would be pretty crazy. I wonder when he would do the Light Forge. Like, initiation. I feel like he would understand more. So he's like a good fighter, like when he was low gosh. Then he gets back together. And then his kid is probably like, Dad, you should probably use the light. He'd be like, fine. And then becomes a paladin. Light rescued. Oh, like Kalia? But not like Forsaken, but like, I need a hero. Oh, it is like Kalia. Like Menethil. Interesting. Which reminds me, I don't have Divine Steed at the bottom. Wherever Divine Steed is. Oh, that's Crusader Aura. There it is. Oh my gosh, he's right there. Interesting. Remember before transmog? And you just looked beautiful. Your armor pieces just made sense, you know? Good times. He kills Kel'Thuz's Grom and another orc. The one Sylvanas kills in BFA to get resurrected by Arthas. Fight Ner'zhul's army. Oh, Sourfang. Oh, Sourfang. Alright. I'm gonna dip. We'll be back for another episode of the Let's Play. So long, farewell.